Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all. Sijara Eubanks versus Melissa Gatto. Man, this was another one, y'all. This was another one of those fights, man. First of all, if I got to say, look, shout out to Melissa Gatto. She became the first fighter to stop Sijara Eubanks, and she does it with a body shot. Now, I kind of thought to myself she could score a stoppage with one of those big right hands or like a head kick, but no, she did something crazy. And every time I see a body shot, you know, I'm always shocked. Like when I see body shots land and just the way fighters drop from them, I'm always like, damn, you know what I mean? I'm always surprised by these shots. But first of all, I got to say, look, this was another one. This is another one I put in that Calvillo Juan Andrade category. I had to say this was another one of those fights where I had to pump the brakes and change at the last minute, man. Like when I pulled my live stream, I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, Gatto looked like she might be the first to stop Sarge tonight. That's what I said. I was like, I think I gotta go with Gatto. And especially my scale kept changing, man, because first I had Sarge in the beginning, as y'all know. When I saw she missed weight, I said, all right, it's 50-50, but I'm kind of leaning towards Gatto. But last night, when I saw that walk, I was just like, you know what? I think Gatto might do something here. I was like, I kept saying to myself, Gatto might just go in there and stop her. She might just do that. She might stop Sarge tonight. And once she missed weight, Sarge, like I said, just kind of gave me that vibe that she wasn't really focused and something was wrong. You know what I mean? Sarge, you know, in this fight, she definitely started off fast, and I was kind of like, okay, she's looking like Sarge in her last fight, but this opponent's way different. This opponent's not Elise Reed. You know, Elise Reed is a 115er, but this is a big, true, strong, long, tall flyweight, right? So I was like, I don't think this fight is going to crumble like that because Gatto, like I said, she just got too much going for her. And after Sarge, you know, had a good first round, which she usually does, you know, she'll go in there the first and second round, have a good one, you know, but once you take her into deep waters, like I said, if Gatto takes her into deep waters, she can capitalize. And she capitalized off a good mistake in the second round. And in the third, just started using that striking, beautiful front kick, stop Sarge, man. I was like, whoa, dang, you know, this girl got something. But I'll talk about that towards the end of this video. But first round, right away, Eubanks, she was looking fresh with her striking. You know, she was striking her way in. You know, she wanted to punch her way in, which is a smart way to get in, I always say, for Sarge, because she do got hands, you know, once she lets them go. So she goes in, you know, punches her way in. Looks like she lands a good right hand, kind of grazes off the chin of Gatto. And then she gets that body lock, gets the fight down to the ground right away. She puts Gatto on her back in that guard. It's your typical Sarge, you know, typical Sarge round. Mauling Gatto, landing some punches on the side, kind of smudging up the left eye of Gatto, kind of putting some marks there. Going from side control to half guard. I think Gatto, she did a good job of defending and staying cool on her back, but she was definitely outworked. And I think Sarge was just dominant this round, you know, with the high pace against Gatto. But, you know, Gatto didn't really take a lot of damage here. You know, she was on her back and she was, you know, really defending a lot of these submission attempts or any dominant position from Sarge. Sarge really just had a lot of ground control time. I mean, 4 minutes, right? So, it was a good round, but at the same time, this was kind of like Nunes against Pena, you know, winning the round, but she's really overexerting herself, where you got Gatto just kind of staying cool, calm, collected on her back, right? She's kind of just playing it out, seeing what happens, and, you know, lets that round go. The second round, Sarge, she started stalking here again, but Gatto, she was trying to find that range, landed a nice 1-2, and I said, okay, that's what she's got to do to get it going. But Sarge, she's on her. Sarge is on her. Gatto, she needs that separation to get her hands going. But Sarge, again, in the clinch, she's doing a good job of just marking up Gatto with those elbows and punches. She opens up a cut. Gatto did land some nice right hands from a distance, but she needs those angles. Like I said, needs those angles, you know, to get that full range and respect for Sarge. But Sarge closes in again, double leg, back to the ground. But, man, like, Gatto, she surprised everybody. I think she really surprised everybody because when she wound up on her back, you know, she was, again, calm, cool, collected. She got the control of the wrist of Sarge and did this nice reversal. Once she controlled that left arm, she got that nice reversal, got Sarge on her back. And for a minute, I was like, yo, Sarge is on her back, and she looked a little lost. Like, she looked like she was gassing. Like, her hands were just, like, flat out. Her back was flat. Like, she wasn't able to get anything going because when Gatto, you put that long frame on her in that half guard, she had the shoulder on the left arm, the right arm of Sarge, and then she had the right arm on the left arm, and she just had her pin. You know, so she has her pin here with her full body. You know, she's putting that blanket on her, but she's also landing right hands to the head of Sarge. You know, she's putting that shoulder and forearm in Sarge's face, just really mauling her, actually, like, literally just grinding her face. So now Gatto, you know, she's mauling and flattening Sarge and using that strength. And Sarge, she's starting to gas here, where Gatto, like I said, after that first round, she just let the momentum pick up, get into her groove. So second round definitely went to Gatto. So now tied up. Third round, from here, I was like, I don't know. You know, looks like Sarge might lose a decision because she's stalking forward. But Gatto, she's showing the speed. She's showing the speed here. She's using her stand-up. Sarge starting to slow down. She's, you know, kind of telegraphing the right hand. And that's why I said, okay, when she get in that third round, she's going to start gassing. So here, we're starting to get Gatto stand-up, you know, getting a nice little showcase of Gatto stand-up, controlling. She's looking comfortable with the low kicks. You know, she's striking and moving. Gatto then finds that full range. She gets that full range, and just as Sarge steps in, fires off a hard front kick. I'm talking about she had that, you know, that ball of her right foot. That hard front kick to the body connects right on Sarge's body, right on the stomach, right by the liver, and Sarge goes down. I was like, wow, man, dang, because it was one of them hard front kicks too. You know, we just throw up like a knife. It'll stab you right in the body. You know, those good teep kicks, and she hit her in the right place. Like, it was above the groin, of course, but it was like right by the navel. You know, right by that liver spot, and you know, she put that force into it. You look at her body, man. She's strong. Like, she's very, very strong. You know, she's very physically strong. Melissa Gatto is, you know, and like I said, she put that force in the ball of her foot as she came up with it, and she drove it right into her belly and just dropped Sarge. I mean, Sarge couldn't do anything but just go down. Like I said, you get rocked with a headshot and you good, or you can just hold on and just get on your bike. But when it comes to the body, that's like that. It's like your body's a factory. You know, everything is working. Some things can be fixed on the fly, but this is like a factory where, you know, there's a big chemical spill, right? And they just hit that red button, and, you know, everything just has to stop. Everything has to shut down. Everybody has to stop and just cease production. That's what happened, right? You know, that toxic spill happened. That's what happens when that liver gets hit. You know, the liver keeps everything going. So once that liver gets hit, everything has to shut down and say, no, we can't do anything right now. Something's wrong. You know what I mean? So that was the situation Sarge was in. Them body shots, like I said, they always amaze me. Shout out to Melissa Gatto. Like I said, man, she's definitely one I got my eye on. Still not going to put her on the threat yet. One more win. But I don't know. This was 2 solid wins. You know, she stopped Victoria Leonardo, and stopping Sarge is big. You know, that's a big win, stopping Sarge. So, you know, between her, Blanchfield, and, you know, Manon and Miranda, these are some tough fighters. You know, these are some tough fighters. They look the part of, you know, like true predators in there. You know, they're cold-blooded. So I think that, you know, Melissa Gatto, maybe with one more win, you might see her in the top 15. You know, I'm gonna give one more before I start, you know, inducting her in. I don't know. I really don't know, though, because she's looking the part. She's looking the part, but I still think Erin Blanchfield has a lot more tools that I've already seen in the early part of her career. So we'll see about Gatto. From here, man, Sarge, like I said, she missed weight. I don't know, man. That's one reason I think I was always leaving her off the list, because everybody always asked me, you know, why you leave Sarge off? I think Stray asked me, why you always leave Sarge off? One of my subscribers, he always asked me why I always leave Sarge off, because I always just mentioned Taylor, Manon, and Miranda. Well, you know, they're on weight and they're fighting. They're on weight, and you know what their path is. You know, they're ranked. Taylor and Manon are ranked, but Sarge, I've seen enough of her in the past where it's just kind of like it's just kind of natural. Like, it's just like natural for me just to kind of push her out, because she's not doing what they're doing, and she's 36 now, right? So from here, man, I got to see Sarge maybe in one more fight. I give her one more chance, maybe against Miranda Maverick. That would be a good fight, Sarge versus Miranda Maverick, and that's kind of make or break for Sarge and for Miranda in a way. So yeah, make that fight next. As for Melissa Gatto, let her get the winner of Roxy versus Casey O'Neill, or, you know, give her, you know, put her on standby for anybody that has to pull out a fight in the top 15, like in the 11 through 15 or something like that. So yeah, guys, we'll talk more about this later on. Let me know what y'all think. What's next for Sarge? What's next for Gatto? What do y'all think of Gatto's style? Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.